There's no objective sense of value. There's only preferences. This is what Nietzsche is hinting at in Beyond Good and Evil. In a universe created by God out of nothing, everything that exists is God. Everything that exists is a puzzle piece of the infinite totality and a necessary piece. And everything is the same thing. This is instilling a lot of calm and acceptance and peace. And Taoism teaches the same thing. Surrender to the flow of life. Let go of control. Richard Hawkins, in the book Power vs. Force, also talks about the same thing. You know, when you force something, you're introducing resistance to a reality and it wasting energy and causing friction. And when you use power, you surrender to the flow and forces of life and use that as an extension of yourself, and you retain energy and gain power by expanding yourself to everything. Zen Buddhism is just like that too. It's the pathless path. There's nothing to do. The more effort, the more difficult it is to realization. And this is why forgiveness is stressed so much in every spiritual tradition, including Christianity. Forgive thy neighbor, because to know all is to forgive all, and there's nothing to complain about in an infinite universe created by God. Everything that can exist must necessarily exist. So it's necessary, which is paradoxically positive. But all positive and negative things go together just like a battery. I had a Satori moment when I turned the keys in my car halfway just to turn on the battery, and the red icon of a red rectangle with a positive, with a plus at one side and a minus at the other side. And it felt like time stopped and my brain exploded. And I finally realized you can't even have electricity without both a negative and a positive charge. So you can't have anything without a negative side and a positive side. They go together. Like Alan Watts says, just like up and down, the foreground and the background, black and white, male and female. You can't have one without the other, because then you wouldn't have any. You get the meaning of both the one and the other by the other. That you can only know things by comparison. If there was only the color white and nothing else, you wouldn't know it as white. You wouldn't know it at all, because there's no differentiation. And similarly, if there was only good and no evil, it wouldn't be good. It would be something else. It's kind of like, to use a totally different reference, 50 Cent, the rapper, said, joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain. And what's sunshine without a little rain? And so pain teaches us to enjoy joy, and the rain teaches us to appreciate the sunshine. In places where I live, where it's almost 300 days of sunshine, people appreciate it less than in Sweden, where it could be 50 degrees and they still go outside and sunbathe when it's sunny because they don't get nearly as much of it. So this is just what I think. Tell me what you guys think. Does it make sense? Or do you have an alternate view or opinion? Thank you.